Guna is a quality found in nature according to yoga. There are 3 gunas. There is Raja Guna, Tamas Guna, and Sattva Guna. Raja Guna, its quality is heat building and fast, like a Vinyasa. Tamas Guna is slow and cold, like a yin asana, like a yin class, where you don't move a lot. Then Sattva Guna is like still and focused, neutral temperatured and focused. And so that guna is like meditation and pranayama. Okay, so what you do here is we're going to practice all 3 energetics. We'll do about 25 minutes of vinyasa. We'll do 25 minutes of yin. We'll do 25 minutes of pranayama meditation. So we end up balancing the gunas. Now, the yoga tradition also says that yoga is beyond the 3 gunas. So Sattva Guna is closer to yoga than Rajas or Tamas Guna, but it's still not yoga. Yoga is beyond. So this idea is we're going to balance the gunas. We're going to give it equal amount of time. And then what you will be able to come away with is you'll be able to come away with kind of knowing the difference between those energetics or those qualities. And when you slip into Tamas Guna, you'll know that you're slipping into that guna. When you slip into Rajas Guna, you'll know that you're slipping into that kind of guna. Okay? So we'll start by just setting up nice and tall. And close the eyes. We're going to chant one Om together and kind of harmonize together and come together. Inhale deeply. Exhale everything out. Inhale for the sound of Om. Just keep the eyes closed and have that sound vibration resonate within you. We're going to practice a little Kapalabhati. Inhale deeply through the nose. Feel how expansive you are. Exhale everything out through the nose. Feel how expansive you are. Do that again. Inhale, breathe in deeply. Fill up completely. Exhale everything out fully. Now this time, inhale halfway to a comfortable level and start making short exhales on my clap. The inhales are happening, but they're passive. The diaphragm is moving, and there's a vacuum action that's being created by the diaphragm that's sipping a little bit of air into the body. Now this kriya is considered a rajasic kriya because it's heat building. Start to slow that down and exhale everything out. At the end of the exhale, lift up at the pelvic floor. Keep that lift through the whole practice. Connect to your Ujjayi pranayama. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Inhale, come onto the hands and knees. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders, the knees underneath the hips. Tuck the toes under, push the seat back to the heels, lifting the knees up, coming into downward facing dog. Continue your deep Ujjayi pranayama. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. And as you come forward to a plank, notice if you have to move your feet. Exhale, drop down to your knees. Bend your elbows straight back. Bring your chest and your chin to the floor. Hips are in the air. This is called Ashtanga Namaskar. On the inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck the toes under, push the seat back onto the heels, lift the knees up, downward facing dog. So let's do that again. I'm going to come over here and do that. In front of you, inhale, come forward to a plank. Now drop down to your knees. Now move your chest forward. Don't put your forearms on the ground. Put your chest and your chin to the ground so your elbows are up in the air. Now press into your hands, slide forward, cobra. Now exhale, tuck your toes under, push the seat back to the heels and lift the knees up, downward facing dog. Good, soften the knees. Slowly walk the feet toward the hands. Keep the feet about hips width distance apart. Keep the hands 6 to 8 inches in front of the feet. Press the palms down into the floor or blocks if the hands are lifting up, or you're bending your knees. Put blocks underneath your hands if you're bending those knees. Yeah, those are called arm extensions too. And let the head be heavy. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Now soften the knees. Heel toe the feet out as wide as your mat. Your heels are going to be on the mat. Your toes are going to be on the floor. Come down to a squat. Bring the hands together in prayer. Press out with your forearms. Squeeze in with your knees. So all the way out. See how those feet are flat? All the way out. There you go. And then press out and lift up a little at the sternum. Inhale. Exhale 1. Inhale. Exhale 2. Inhale. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Then put the hands on the floor. Lift the hips up. Heel toe your feet together till your feet are touching. Your heels, your bunions, or your heels and your big toes. Both are good. Soften the knees, roll one vertebrae at a time, coming up to a standing position all the way up. And then come to the front of your mat into Dasana, mountain seat. We're going to practice the Surya Namaskar. There are no chaturangas in this Surya Namaskar. You'll do knees, chest, chin again. On the inhale, bring the hands together. In prayer, extend the arms, Urdhva Exhale, fold over the straight legs, Uttanasana. Press palms into floor blocks. Inhale, soften the knees. Step the right foot back into a long lunge. Exhale, push through the right heel. Inhale, lift the torso up, arms alongside the ears, high lunge. Exhale, hands down to the floor block. Step back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, coming forward to a plank. Exhale, the knees, the chest, the chin to the floor, elbows up in the air. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, seat back to the heels, lifting the knees up, downward facing dog. On the inhale, lightly step the right foot forward in between the hands. Exhale, push through the left heel. On the inhale, lift the torso up, arms alongside the ears in a high lunge. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step the left foot next to the right and fold completely over your legs. Inhale, rise up, extend your arms. Exhale, folding over the legs again, Uttanasana. Inhale, soften knees, left foot steps back. Exhale, push through left heel. Inhale, lift torso up, high lunge. Exhale, hands down to the earth, stepping back, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming forward to plank. Exhale, drop down to the knees, bend the elbows straight back, chest and chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, seat to the heels, lifting the knees up, downward dog. On the inhale, step the left foot forward. Exhale, push through right heel. Inhale, lift torso up, high lunge. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step right foot next to left and fold. Inhale, rise up, extend your arms. Exhale, hands by the side to Dasana. We'll do that again. On the inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, fold over the legs, Uttanasana. Inhale, soften knees, right foot steps back. Exhale, push through right heel. Inhale, lift torso up, find your control. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, seat to the heels, downward dog. On the inhale, right foot steps forward. Exhale, push through left heel. Inhale, lifting torso up, high lunge. Exhale, hands down to the block, step the left foot next to the right and fold over the legs. Inhale, rise up. Extend the arms. Exhale, fold over the legs again, Uttanasana. Inhale, soften knees, left foot steps back. Exhale, push through left heel. Inhale, lift torso up. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step right foot back, downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward to plank. Exhale, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale, slide forward, cobra. Exhale, tuck the toes under, seat to the heels, downward facing dog. On the inhale, left foot steps forward. Exhale, pushing through right heel. Inhale, lift torso up, high lunge. Exhale, hands down to the earth, step right foot next to the left and fold over the legs. Inhale, rise up, extend the arms. Exhale, hands by the side, Tadasana. On the inhale, bend the knees, awkward chair. Then exhale, bring the hands together in prayer, twist over to the right. Bring the left elbow on the outside of the right knee, stay. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to center. Chair seat. Exhale, put your hands on the blocks, then straighten your legs. Uttanasana. Inhale, bend the knees, reach the torso up, Utkatasana. Exhale, side, twist over to the left, right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Lift the heart to the hand. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Inhale, come back to center. Utkatasana. Exhale, put your hands on the blocks, then straighten your legs. Uttanasana. Now, soften your knees. Step your right foot back into a long lunge. Then exhale, step your left foot back. Downward facing dog and lift the hips. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. And as you come forward to a plank, stay here in plank. Then shift your weight into your right hand, the outside of your right foot, and lift your left arm up into a side plank. Lift your hips and balance. Exhale, 1. Notice how you have to engage the body. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Now on inhale with control, come back to a plank. Then exhale. Onto the left hand, the outside of the left foot. Raise the right arm up. Side plank. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Notice how heat is being built. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. On the inhale, come back to a plank. And exhale, go back to a downward facing dog. On the inhale, step the right foot forward in between your hands. Exhale, push through your left heel. On your inhale, lift your torso up. Bring your arms alongside your ears in a high lunge. Exhale, find your balance. On the inhale, extend the right leg as you lift your left heel away from the floor. Exhale, bend your right knee, push through the back of your left heel, engaging the posterior chain of your left leg. Inhale, extend the right leg, lift the left heel away. Exhale, bend, good. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend the right knee, then gently bring the hands together in prayer and twist deeply over to the right, coming into a second twist here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lift the torso up. Come back into your high lunge. Then exhale, put the hands on the floor and frame your right foot. Then turn your left heel down. Line your right heel up with your left heel. Your back foot turned in on a 45-degree angle. And then come up into a warrior 1. Then open the arms and hips into a warrior 2. Then inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, reach forward to the center of the room, right hand on right shin. Left arm lifts up, gaze at the left thumb, triangle. Inhale. Exhale, 1. So put your hand on your shin instead of your fingers on your toes. Notice how I'm trying to get you to activate the core instead of just collapsing into it like a rag doll. So lift up out of it. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now pressing into the feet, come all the way up to a stand. You shouldn't have to struggle to do that because the core is engaged. Exhale, bend the right knee, warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, extend your right leg. Then exhale, rebend your right knee. Put your right hand inside your right foot. You can use a block for this, but your palm is flat. Lift your left arm straight up. One straight line from wrist to wrist. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now on the inhale, place your left hand down. Lift your left heel up, coming back like you did in a lunge. So your left heel's off the floor. Put more weight into your left hand. Lift your right arm up. Look over your right shoulder. Sometimes this is called easy twist. I don't know how easy it is. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then on the inhale, place the right hand down on the outside of the right foot. Now, extend your right leg. Bump your back foot forward, straight forward until your heel is down. Now, I want you to look back at your left foot. You don't want your left foot turned out too much for this. Inhale, lift the head and chest. Then exhale, fold forward over your extended right leg. Inhale. Keep pulling the right hip back. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, left hip forward. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Now, lift your head and chest. Look up at the wall in front of you. Bring your left arm in front of your right shin. Put your left hand on a block or the floor outside your right foot. To do this, you do not want to bend your right knee. You want an extended right leg. Ground down through your left hand. Then take your right hand to your right hip. Pull your right hip back. Then lift your right arm into the air, looking over your right shoulder. Rotated triangle. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Then inhale, gently bring your right hand down. Frame your right foot with both hands. You can use blocks. Then exhale, step back to a downward facing dog. All right, we'll do the other side. On the inhale, step your left foot forward in between your hands. Then exhale, push through your right heel. Inhale, lift your torso up. Bring your arms alongside your ears in a high lunge. Exhale here, find your balance. Then inhale, extend your left leg, lift your right heel away. Then exhale, bend your left knee, push through your right heel, engaging the post-anterior chain. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Bring the hands together and twist deeply over to the left. Get the right elbow on the outside of the left knee. Keep pushing through your right heel. So you don't want to bend your right knee here. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. So if you're bending the back knee, extend it. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. Inhale. Lift the torso up. Come back into your high lunge with control. Then exhale, place the hands on the floor. Now look back at your right foot. Turn your right heel down. Your right big toe at a 45-degree angle. And on the inhale, come up, warrior 1. Then exhale, open arms and hips of warrior 2. Then straighten the left leg. Reach forward toward the center of the room. Pull the hip back. Place the hand on the shin. Remember, you're not trying to get your hand on the floor collapsing. You're trying to engage the core and lift up. Exhale, 1. So you're not a rag doll. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. There's structure in this. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lift all the way up with control by pressing into your feet. Then exhale, bend the left knee, warrior 2. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. And inhale, extend the left leg. Exhale, rebend the left knee. Place the left hand inside the left foot and reach the right arm straight up. Extended angle B. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, gently place the right hand down. Now, come onto the ball of the right foot just like you did when you were in a lunge. Put more weight into your right hand. On your inhale, lift your left arm up and twist looking over your left shoulder. Keep extending through your right knee. Inhale. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Keep the left knee over the left ankle. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Then inhale, gently place the left hand down. Now start to extend your left leg. Bump your right foot forward just till your right heel is on the ground. Then lift the head and chest, pull your left hip back. And exhale, fold forward. Walk your hands back, breathing into the back of the body. Inhale. Exhale, keep pulling the left hip back. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, 3. Inhale. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. On the inhale, lift the head and chest up. Come to a flat back. Now bring your right arm in front of your left leg. Your right forearm touches your left leg. You're going to put your hand on a block. You can use any height you need. You do not want to bend your left knee. Then pull your fingertips in of your left hand into your left hip. Then lift your left arm up, rotating and balancing. Exhale, 1. Inhale. Exhale, 2. Inhale. Exhale, don't bend your right knee. Exhale, 3. Inhale, or you're falling. Exhale, 4. Inhale. Exhale, 5. Good. On your inhale, gently place your left hand down, frame your left foot, and then exhale. Step back to a downward facing dog. On the inhale, come forward to a plank. Exhale the knees, the chest, the chin to the earth. Inhale, slide forward, Bhujangasana. And exhale, tuck the toes under and lift the torso up and come onto the knees. Good. So from here, so how many people feel warmer now? Okay, that's the point of that Rajasic energy. We're going to now practice some asanas where we'll stay in it from anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. So this is our yin style practice. Okay, so the first thing we'll do is we're going to come into a pigeon. And so from our hands and knees position, you're going to bring your right knee forward in between your hands. Now, if my right hip, if I can't sit down, if I can't get my right hip down, you're going to take a blanket or 2 blankets, and you're going to put them underneath your right hip. So you want to be balanced. I'm not asking you any longer to balance. If I'm collapsing over onto this hip, I'm going to take a blanket and I'm going to put it underneath my hip. What I want to do is I want to keep the sacrum squared. I don't want to end up having to keep the hip in the air. You see how you got space here? We're going to take that and we're going to put that underneath that hip. All right? I like a blanket a little more than a block. Block's not going to go anywhere with you as you open up. It's going to always stay 3 inches. So you're going to put that blanket there. Now, before you fold, pull your right hip back and your left hip forward. Then fold forward, walk your arms forward, breathing into your hip. Good. So when you shift this energetic of going from the energy of Rajas to Tamasic, there's also going to be a little shift in the way your mind is perceiving things. You might kind of slow down the breath, or you might kind of shallow the breath right now. Keep your deep inhales and exhales. Don't allow the breath to become non-existent or subtle. You still want to engage your pranayama. And I'm going to take your water away from you. Why? Because that is a distraction, if ever I've seen one, of a tamasic mind. You're in the middle of an asana and you think you need a sip of water. All right. The other thing to start to notice is that in any kind of tamasic energy, the mind will become dull. You'll kind of start thinking of mundane things like, oh, I really would like a sip of water. Instead, I'm not thinking about yoga anymore. You want to keep your mind focused on yoga. So in this case, focus on becoming mindful of what's going on in the body when you stay in something this long. Like, where do you feel the tension? Where do you not feel the tension? Where do you feel the elongation, the contraction? Where do you feel the comfort or the discomfort? Try not to make a judgment about it, but become aware of it. Become the witness, what yoga calls the shakshi. Become the shakshi to the experience, stepping away from it so that the energetic of staying in something for 3 to 5 minutes becomes that of the observer, the witness to it. And that allows the mind not to become dull. The mind stays connected and lucid and a kind of meditative state, not allowing us to kind of spiral into a deep tamasic state where there's just kind of a blob. We're just a blob on the mat. And like I said, you may stay in something from anywhere from 3 to 5 minutes. And this practice is very different from Vinyasa, where everything's like a 5 breath and then move into the next thing. This is very, very different, energetic. The one thing you may start to notice in this tamasic energetic is that while we did a lot of different asanas in 25 minutes in the rajasic practice, the vinyasa practice, you may not do that much in the yin style or the tamasic practice. You may only experience 3 asanas, 4 asanas. And that's probably also another characteristic of tamas guna, is that not a lot gets accomplished because of its stillness, its density, its coldness. Doesn't mean it's bad. You have to remember that tamas guna is also sleep. You need sleep. If you don't get sleep, you go nuts. So it's not that one guna is better or worse than another. They're different. They have different characteristics. They have different qualities. Then slowly start to lift your head, walk your hands back. And then if you have a little padding underneath your hip, move that padding off to the side. And this is so easy. You will face the wall behind you. You're going to roll over toward the right and bring your right foot on the inside of your left thigh facing the back wall, coming into a Janu Shirshasana. Yeah, it was really easy. I know it all of a sudden sounds really complicated. Then you're going to pull your left hip back, flex your left foot, and exhale, fold forward and hold on to your left foot. You can use a belt for this. You can use anything that you need to extend the arm. If you have really open hamstrings, you can even put a block in front of your foot and give a little more length there. Now, as you fold forward, keep lengthening with the breath, giving yourself even more space in the forward fold. If you're really struggling to get a hold of your foot, don't be shy to use a belt, right? Life is so hard. I always say, why on earth make anything harder than it needs to be? So using a belt, that means that you're not struggling to get a hold of those little toes, but actually now you can hold on evenly without shaking and trembling to get your hand on your foot. Here again, remember to breathe, connecting to the breath. Somebody recently asked me, like, what makes yoga asana practice? And this was in an interview I just recently did. And I said, the only difference between yoga asana and a bar class is that we tell you how to breathe in a yoga class. That we actually do this thing called pranayama. And the breath becomes super important. Whereas if you're at a bar class or you're at a stretch class, they'll never tell you how to breathe or even make you aware of the breath. So the pranayama is one of the things that really is the characteristic of yoga asana and takes it out of the world of just being a fitness class. And as you stay in this, see if you can breathe yourself a little deeper into the asana. Now from here, start to slowly lift the shoulders and the head up. Come into an upright position. This is so easy. You're going to take both your hands over to the right, put your hands down, tuck your left toes under, and lift your right leg up into a down dog split. Your right knee's been bent for a while. So allow yourself to come into a down dog split, just neutralizing the hip and the leg. Then bend your right knee, bring your right heel to the outside of your left hip. That feels really good, doing an external rotation after all that internal rotation. Then extend the right leg again and just bring the right foot to the floor. And just press back with your hands, a little downward dog, neutralizing the hip. Then come out to a plank, drop down to your knees, and bring your left knee in between your hands, your left heel on the outside of your right hip. And let's set up for your pigeon on the opposite side. So here, if I'm lifted up and I'm trying to balance, I say you don't want to do that. You want to like bring a blanket underneath your hip so that now I'm grounded and I can stay here longer. And then lift your head and chest, pull your left hip back, and then walk your arms forward, folding forward into your forward fold pigeon. Good. So when I first started practicing yoga, my first practices were all vinyasa practices. And I remember the first time I went to a yin restorative style class, I thought I was going to lose my mind because I had that constantly, I needed to be doing something, I needed to be moving energy. And it took me a long time to figure out the benefits of a practice like this. In between of like me first starting that and not getting that stillness was a good thing, I went from it making me crazy to coming into a pigeon like this, and I would be the first one in the room snoring. I would just fall asleep. And both those were not the right approach to this kind of a class. Like I said, you're going to want to keep the mind focused and mindful on the asana. So like, why are you making little adjustments? You see what I'm saying? Like if you're constantly finding that you're turning your head one way, then turning your head another way, and then moving your foot back and forth, like why are you doing them? What's going on to make you fidgety like that? Can you find a place where you can find stillness and be at peace with that stillness and still have that focus that yoga asks you to have? Kind of letting go of the fidgety energy of rajas, or diving deep into the dullness of tamas. And from here, slowly start to lift the head and the shoulders, walking the hands back. If you have a little blanket underneath your left hip, you're going to move that blanket off to the side. And like I said, this is just so easy. I'm just going to roll to the left side. I'll face the back wall, but my left knee will be bent. My left foot will be on the inside of my right leg. And then I'll lift the head and chest, and I'm going to fold forward. I'm going to hold on to the right foot, coming into a Janu Shirshasana, or a head knee seat over the right leg. If you need that little bit of belt, use your belt. And then when you use the belt, you want to have the belt around the ball of the foot, underneath the toes, not across the arch of the foot. Notice how that just changed your foot, just totally, when you put the belt a little higher up. I think it'll even out your shoulders, because you're kind of like cockeyed, you're kind of like one side lifting, one side not lifting.
Yeah, this side is more flexible than this side.
It's your shoulders. I'm not talking about your knees. If that's more a little knees, put a little pad there. But then as you're reaching, you want to reach evenly from left to right arm instead of have this arm back here and this arm here. There's two different things going on. So take that in that hand and that in that hand, and then walk your hands down toward your foot. Yeah, even out your shoulders now. Oh, there. Just another 30 seconds. Then on the inhale, starts to lift the shoulders and the head up, coming up to a seated position. And like I said, this is so super easy. You're going to take both hands over to the left. You're going to roll a little bit to the left. You're going to tuck your right toes under. Lift your right leg up into your left leg up into a down dog split. Then bend your left knee and bring your left heel to the outside of your right hip. Then extend your left leg again. Then put your left foot on the floor and just push the floor away from you with your hands lengthen, pushing the hips back, just neutralizing the hips and the lower back. And then come forward to plank and drop down to your knees and come and lay down on your back. Okay? Come lay down on your back. And from here, we're just going to take a moment, neutralize everything. Bring your knees into your chest. Give your knees a hug. Now, while you bring your knees into your chest, imagine that your belly button is a clock, and I want you to pull 6 o'clock, the bottom of the belly button, down toward the spine. Just lengthening that little bit of a curve in the lower back. And then allow your knees to drop over to the left and extend your right arm out. Just decompressing the lower back, a little reclining twist. And come back into the center and then twist over to the other side, just decompressing the lower back. And then bring the knees back into the center, give the knees a little hug again. Now from here, take your bolster and put your bolster underneath your calves. So your ankles and your calves are a little higher than your hips. Okay? Your knees can be bent a little bit. So from here, we're going to transition out of our tamasic energy into a more sattvic energy, not through shavasana, which many of you may be familiar with, but we're going to practice actually what's called yoga nidra. Yoga nidra means yoga sleep, but you're not going to sleep. Here again, you're not going into that deep tamasic energy of sleep, but you're actually going to become more conscious and aware about what's going on in your body. So start out by just noticing where the body's touching the earth, where the body's not touching the earth. How you've laid your arms, your shoulders, your head, your torso, your legs. And make a conscious decision about it, where you want to place them instead of fidgeting every few minutes. And then once you place them, commit to that. And become consciously aware of the toes and tell yourself, toes, relax. Become consciously aware of the soles of the feet and tell yourself, soles of the feet, relax. Become consciously aware of the ankles and tell yourself, ankles, relax. Become consciously aware of the shins And tell yourself shins relax. Become consciously aware of the knees and tell yourself knees relax. Become consciously aware of the thighs and tell yourself thighs relax. Become consciously aware of the hips and the pelvic floor and tell yourself hips and pelvic floor relax. Become consciously aware of the lower back and tell yourself lower back relax. Become consciously aware of the abdomen and tell yourself abdomen relax. Become consciously aware of the lower back and tell yourself lower back relax. Become consciously aware of the chest and tell yourself chest relax. Become consciously aware of the upper back and tell yourself upper back relax. Become consciously aware of the fingers and tell yourself fingers relax. Become consciously aware of the hands and tell yourself hands relax. Become consciously aware of the forearms and tell yourself forearms relax. Become consciously aware of the upper arms and tell yourself upper arms relax. Become consciously aware of the shoulders and tell yourself shoulders relax. Become consciously aware of the throat and tell yourself throat relax. Become consciously aware of the face and tell yourself face relax. Become consciously aware of the top of the head and allow the top of the head to relax. Become consciously aware of the entire body from the soles of the feet to the crown of the head and allow the whole body to become relaxed in a highly conscious way. Gently start to deepen the breath. And as you deepen the breath, consciously start to move the fingers and the toes, animating the body. Stretch the arms overhead and stretch the arms and legs in opposite directions. Stretch the right side more than the left side. Stretch the left side more than the right side. Now stretch both sides simultaneously. Then draw the knees into the chest, give the knees a hug. And gently roll over to the right side. And stay in a fetal position for a second. And gently pressing the left palm into the earth in front of you, lift the torso up and come up to a seated position. You can sit on your bolster for pranayama and meditation. I like to have my hips a little higher than my knees, and then that way I don't slouch or slump through the spine, because you want to have as much spaciousness to practice pranayama. Pranayama is consciously breathing. So today we're going to practice Vishnu Mudra. Vishnu Mudra, you'll take your right hand, you'll bring your index finger and your middle finger into your palm. Your right thumb will close off your right nostril. Your right ring finger will close off your left nostril. And when you hold the breath in, you will pinch the nostrils with the thumb and the ring finger right under the cartilage of your nostril. Does that make sense to everybody? Okay. So you're going to sit up tall. Right now, you're a question mark. My guru says you don't want to look like a question mark. Nobody wants their life to be a question mark. Be an exclamation point. That's what he says. All right. Sitting up tall, we're going to practice a pranayama that's a samavriti pranayama, meaning same and equal inhales, but we will practice a kumbhaka, and they will all be equal. So it will be a 10-count inhale. You will lengthen the breath those 10 counts. You will hold the breath in for 10 counts. You will exhale out for 10 counts. Then you will hold the breath out for 10 counts. Do not do the kumbhakas if you have high blood pressure, loose retinas, or are pregnant. Okay? So let's do one round so I know that everybody knows what we're doing. Set up nice and tall. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale everything out. Now take your right thumb, close off your right nostril. Inhale through the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close off the left, hold that in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open the left, slowly exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close off the left, hold the exhale out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open the right, inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close the right, hold that in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open the right, exhale slowly. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close the right, hold the exhale out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Move your hand from your nostrils, breathe in and breathe out. So that made one round of that pranayama. Is there any questions? Does anybody have any questions, or was anybody confused about what we were doing? Speak now or forever hold your peace, as the minister said at the wedding, right? Okay, so we will practice that for about 9 to 10 rounds. that will lead into your meditation, where you will breathe a 10 count inhale and a 10 count exhale on your own. Okay? So setting up nice and tall, close your eyes, inhale deeply, exhale everything out. Close off the right nostril, inhale through the left. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close the right hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open the left exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close the left hold that out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open the right inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close the right, hold that in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open the right, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Closing the right, hold it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open left, inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close the right, hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open the left, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close the left, hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open right, inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close the right, hold that in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open the right, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close the right, hold that out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open left, inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close the left, hold that in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open the left, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close the left, hold that out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open right, inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close the right, hold that in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open the right, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Close the right, hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open the left, inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Closing the left, hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open the left, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Closing the left, hold it out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opening the right, inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Closing the right, hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open the right, exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Closing the right, hold out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last round. Open left, inhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Closing the left, hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Opening the left exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold the exhale out, close the left, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open the right, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Closing the right, hold, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Open the right, exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Closing the right, hold out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Gently let the right hand float down onto the right thigh. Breathe evenly through both nostrils. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Exhaling, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now continue those deep, full inhales and deep, full exhales on your own. You may start by counting them, but as you get used to the rhythm of those deep, full inhales and deep, full exhales, let go of the count. Start to draw the senses inward, focusing the mind internally. Focus this meditation solely on the breath. Watch the breath enter your body. Watch the breath fill up the body. Watch the breath leave your body. Then do that again over and over. Become the witness to the breath. Become the shakshi to the breath. Inhaling deeply, exhaling everything out fully. Inhaling for the sound of Om externally. Om. Gently bringing the hands together in undulating mudra and bowing the head slightly, sealing the practice of Tri-guna. Namaste. Thank you all so much for being here. I hope you have a beautiful, relaxed rest of your evening, and that you don't let those gunas fluctuate for the rest of the evening, that you keep that equanimity of the mind. And I will see you next time. Thank you. Was that the first time you've taken this?
Worries about the economy means a lot of consumers right now not likely to take a risk buying an EV. Already, Ford's getting back plans for the EV battery plant it's building in Michigan. And thousands of U.S. auto dealers are urging the president to pull back plans to acquire 2 of every 3 autos sold in the U.S. by 2032 to be electric because demand is waning. Amid all this, Toyota taking a more cautious approach. All Camrys starting with the 2025 model will be hybrids. Brower says that's a savvy move. People are realizing, oh, and that's a plug-in in, it's not an electric car, it's a hybrid. You can drive just like a regular car. It's way better than Bloomberg Money Watch, 26 and 56 past every hour. I'm Tom Busby for 1010 wins on 92.3 FM.
Space time 3:57. Honey, can you send to the post office and grab some stamps? Done. And drop off these packages? Sure thing, honey. And get the tracking info. Got it. But you haven't moved. I know. How great is that? This holiday season, the Postal Service is closer than ever with convenient ship-from-home services like label printing, free package pickup, and delivery notifications. You can send more holiday joy from the comfort of home. The United States Postal Service, delivering for America. Ship from home at USPS.com/holidayjoy.
If you or someone you know is having thoughts of suicide or experiencing a mental health or substance use crisis, 988 provides 24/7 compassionate support and connection to trained counselors. When you call, text, or chat 988, you'll be quickly connected to trained counselors who will listen to your concerns, provide support, and connect you to additional resources if needed. There is hope. The lifeline works. You are not alone. For 24/7 support, just call, text, or chat 988. You made a mistake driving drunk. Then you've been pulled over, charged with DWI in New York, and now you're faced with a verdict. You have rights. Before you go to court, consult Isaac Abraham Traffic and Criminal Attorney. Call now, 718-520-7900. DWI is a serious offense. You have rights. Call Isaac Abraham Traffic and Criminal Attorney now, 718-520-7900. Don't risk losing your license or going to jail over a DWI charge. You made a mistake driving drunk, and you have been pulled over, charged with DWI in New York, and now you're faced with a court date. Isaac Abraham Traffic and Criminal Attorney offers a free consultation to discuss your criminal traffic matter. Call now, 718-520-7900. That's 718-520-7900. Do not let a mistake reshape your ability to drive. Attorney advertising. Do you love dogs? Would you like to raise a puppy with purpose? Guiding Lines can define is looking for you. Take a puppy in your home, provide love, training, and support as it prepares for advanced background trips. Guiding Lines offers local support and free veterinary care. Help a blind person begin a new life with a dog that you helped raise. Call Guiding Lines at 866-GEP-LABS. That's 866-GEP-LABS. Or on the web at www.guidinglines.org.
Always live on the free Odyssey app. Nissan 369 tonight. We have some leftover drizzle. It's now 2